I am so thankful that I was able to snag some tickets for an education class with Lo Wheeler Davis about 20 minutes away from where I live in Bellingham, Washington at Art Salon, a beautiful location. It was such an intimate group of people, about 15 stylists. It was so nice because we got to get to know each other, learn what everybody's intention for learning that day was. And for most of us, balayage was not a service that we typically gravitate towards, more so foliage. For me, this is one of the biggest takeaways of the whole service was watching her pull this section forward to paint so that brightness has even connection around the hairline and the hair that drapes over the shoulder.
The tighter you hold, you know, it's like it's going to be neater the tighter you hold the section.
Some other big things that I learned during this class was that she generally doesn't ever lighten more than 30% of the hair. So she leaves a lot of depth and contrast within the hair. I was really shocked at the end result, how the client, even though she did a very minimal amount of work, how she had an overall very lighter appearance. Still a lot of natural depth in the hair. It was just really nice to see that you can still accomplish a lot of coverage with larger sections. I do a lot of really fine detail work, so I'm used to taking like the smallest sections possible. So it was nice to see a different type of application getting still a lot of coverage with larger sections. As you can see when she's painting, she's being very detail oriented and taking a lot of time with every section that she's painting. So often we see people that balayage and they're just like brushing up really fast and aggressively. So I really appreciated her more calm approach. One point that she really drives home is that she doesn't take all day with a client. She will book out roughly 4 hours, give or take, and she accomplishes what we can accomplish within this time. Her overall goal is to establish trust with the client, hear their needs, and to set out a journey together of what they're going to accomplish over the next few sessions.
When a client's sitting down with me, I'm setting out to accomplish whatever can be accomplished in that time frame.
I gathered that she doesn't want to knock the whole session out in one sitting. She wants to build the hair and build the relationship over time, which in the end builds trust and causes the client to be a repeat guest in your chair. This is something that really hit home with me because I have a competitive attitude and I sometimes will think like, I can do it all in one sitting. I want to impress the client. And the hair turns out really beautiful, but what actually ends up happening is the client's been sitting there for 8 hours that they're worn out. They're ready to get out of the salon, that they're not even happy about the end result. Beyond learning a new technique to use, this was really great to hear different perspectives on how to shift your mindset for business behind the chair.
This is the part where I take a nap, so
Yeah, take a nap.
don't mind
No.
me.
I know, you
Up
look
there,
super
everyone.
cozy.
Looking at you.
Towards the end, she went one by one and asked us all what we gained from this class, which I thought was really nice to have one-on-one connection with her. That really makes a difference because there have been classes I go to before where I feel like nobody even talks to you.
Your big giant sections, that was cool, because I can do balayage forever, like it's way too long in my application, and if I can do bigger, still high impactful sections, it's a big deal.
At the beginning of class, I told her that we always see her end result on her Instagram. We never see the toning process and if there's any imperfections. And that's what I've been afraid of that has stopped me from actually moving forward with trying balayage. And she told me, so what if there's imperfections? We know how to fix it. So it actually was interesting to see that through the toning process, she did have some imperfections. But in the end, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was a quick fix and it was beautiful in the end no matter what.
Are you guys wanting to take some photos? Yes. When?
Look at my shoulder.
Yeah, like a deep shoulder glance.
Okay.
Yes.
She's done this before, guys.
I hope you guys like this video. I know it's not often that I get to go to sea classes because your girl's afraid of flying. So I was super excited that she was able to come up to Washington and that I could attend this class. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video and don't forget to like and subscribe.